So yeah, what's your name and what's your game?
I'm Kalin from Functronic Labs, and we're working on a game called Wave Break. It's inspired by Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Wave Race 64, and yeah.
One thing that really, talking to one of your other co-conspirators, something that I found great in the pitch is you guys are very firm Tony Hawk 2 is the best Tony Hawk 2 game, which is a camp I'm part of. Was that true across the whole team?
The debate rages on in the office. I'm definitely in the 2 camp, so
okay.
I would strongly agree with you.
But there are other people that think 3.
There's some people that think 3. Thug Pro has some fans, and definitely the current modded PC full Thug Pro remake thing. Some people are a big fan of that, but it's hard to beat 2.
Who is your guy or girl in 2?
In 2, I like Rodney Mullen just because he in real life is super amazing.
Did you get into skateboarding when those games were at their peak? I did that as a kid.
I can't actually skateboard. I love the feel of the controls of the game.
Did you try a skateboard?
I've tried a couple of times. Done some rollerblading and stuff. One of our devs is pretty hot into skating. Yeah.
I never got in. I never ended up being any good. But something about those games at that time, it was everybody was trying to skateboard at my school. Have you guys had any pro skaters play the game yet?
We have not had any pro skaters.
Have you guys tried to demo the game at skateboard things?
That's probably a really good idea. Actually, we're in LA. There must be some skaters around for sure.
Yeah. So you guys haven't tried to break into the X game world?
No, honestly, I don't know where even to find them.
I would probably go to skate shops.
Yeah. Actually,
and bring them a
just
demo machine and be like, hey, can I
just roll up with a laptop?
Yeah,
that's a good idea. We'll do that soon, actually.
What have been some of the physics challenges in making this game?
The physics challenges?
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you're a boat on water means there's a lot of really crazy custom water physics because it's running a full actual water simulation. So just getting that feeling nice on top of I guess the non-realism of Tony Hawk skating controls.
Yeah,
it's been endless tweaking.
Did you guys? One thing I always found weird about Tony Hawk 2 on the high level was that a lot of maps had kind of ways of doing almost infinite combos.
Yeah.
Is that something that you guys are embracing or trying to avoid?
I think if someone's really good, what we kind of want to explore is, in Tony Hawk you ended up being time limited. You could get infinite points if you just spend enough time on the same kind of line and loop, and we kind of want to have some mechanics where you can kind of be even more skillful and get more points in a shorter time by doing some kind of even crazier, higher skill ceiling stuff instead of just being purely time limited. So that's how we feel about that.
Have you guys as a team spent a lot of time in water doing water sports?
I don't know. I'm not sure being in a real boat's gonna give us too much insight on the boat skating experience. If we had a small enough speedboat, we could try grinding it in the local pool.
Have you guys ever been on jet skis?
No. That'll be fun though. Maybe we have a release party on a jet ski.
How are you guys picking the characters? Because they're not professionals. You don't have that crutch.
No, the characters are kind of a lineup. It's kind of like Miami Vice Cops and Robbers theme going on. So the bears are kind of the kingpins, We've got white jackets, gold chains. The raccoons, no one really likes the raccoons. The croc characters are kind of the muscle of all the operations, and there's a little bit of gang warfare going on thematically.
Yeah. Was it always a trick first? Was it always trying to make a Tony Hawk-like game?
At the core of it, I feel like it's a pretty solid base, and we just want to kind of modernize it, you just want to like one-click play with your friends. It's like something the older games didn't really have, and there's some online play like in the newer titles, but we just want to make it really easy, you know, just like no hassle, play with friends, and then just kind of deepen the trick system a little bit, just freshen it up, you know.
And when did the guns come in? Because one thing I found interesting about the demo was a lot of don't use the guns. It was like don't even bother, like just play it like this. Like
we're still trying to like make the controls feel nice, you know, for the guns, but it's kind of a nice way to like have an extra angle to like build into the tricks, so you can like tie it into combos and give you something to play with for some of the like single player campaign missions that are, you know, you can grind the bells and do some basic stuff like that, or, you know, maybe shoot down a helicopter. You know, still just like ties into the basic mission system, but a little bit more fun, and it's something else we can play with for the multiplayer.
Are you guys doing gaps?
Yep, I just got one right now.
Oh, okay. So there's specific gaps for every
There's
level?
lots of gaps, and kind of blowing up things is kind of a gap as well. And when we have it in multiplayer, you know, like the guns that you do some things playing with friends, like maybe you shoot one of the explosive barrels, like while your friend's like doing a jump over it to give them an extra boost, stuff like that. Kind of like some way to interact with players, like indirectly, and we kind of want to have some like spectator stuff. So some of the people in the game that aren't actually playing like have characters in the world, and maybe they have guns as well, and it gets a little bit chaotic, and just a way to like watch the game but kind of lightly interact with it.
Cool. Do you have a licensed soundtrack?
Not yet.
Do you have a favorite song from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 soundtrack?
No Cigar. Yeah, that got me on a binge of like punk music that never really stopped.
Yeah, it was a wild. It was a very good soundtrack that I think introduced a lot of people to a lot of different genres.
That whole soundtrack is great. You know, half of the songs on it I didn't think were my style, and but after playing that game so much, it's like they really grow on you. And like we want to assemble a really nice soundtrack, and if we can get some like really well-known people, then that would be great. But you know, that's complicated.
You gotta make it work with whatever.
Yeah, there's some really good like indie musicians out there, and I think we can assemble like a really nice soundtrack.
Do you have any FMV?
No. We have some like silly cinematics, but yeah.
Well, thanks for being on the Question Bus.
No problem.
Is there anything else you want to plug?
If you want to try out the game, we're doing alpha playtests like every week, and we'll keep expanding that. Just like send us a message somewhere, and we'll get you a key and try it out.
What's your Twitter?
At Funktronic Labs.
Cool.
Or you can search like Wavebreak Game, Wavebreak Steam. The page is up there. All the links should be everywhere. And if you like Tony Hawk, just come and play it and tell us what you think. And like, I know we want feedback from people. We're still working on it, so now's the time.